This mirror, amor, kiss mirror, amor.
Put your head on my shoulder. Hold me in your arms.
Ooh, child, we got something to talk about today that's very important. So watch my video. What's up, YouTube? You're tuned into Casimir and More. I am so hot, Chad. I'm hot. But I have stuff for you guys. But look at my nails. Because if I put on my AC, it's gonna make some big noise. In today's video, this is mostly for my freshmen, well, my incoming freshmen, because I was an incoming freshman too just a year ago, just like you, same position, same everything. So we are gonna be talking about what to expect. I can't really tell you what to expect because I don't know what school you're going to, but I can tell you do's and don'ts. Yeah, pros and cons, do's and don'ts. Make sure to like, comment, and subscribe, and click that bell button so you can be notified every time I post, because why wouldn't you? Okay, so hold on, let me take a sip. So I didn't know what to expect in my freshman year, but I did know a few people and my cousin, so that helped me, but they were all sophomores. But I wanted freshman friends because once they leave, I'm not gonna have no friends at all. So I tried to like make some friends in the beginning of the year, and I still have a few friends, and I made new friends which I love, and they're so funny and I love them. So in the beginning of the year, we had freshman follies. It's like you get to know the school before you're in the school. So I tried to make friends, but that didn't work out. So when I became a cheerleader, I made friends. Like, join a sport. You should join a sport because that's where you make a lot of friends. Because that's where I found my friend Wick and Carolina and all of them. And I made a few friends in there. Like, I had a few senior friends, and it was really fun. Like, my sport is cheer, all you guys know that. So like that was like really fun. So like, join a sport. You should really join a sport, and it will also look good on your college applications. So just join a sport. It's good for everything. Second thing is I'm gonna tell you this, it's not all about friends. Like, you don't have to go to school and be like, oh, I don't have no friends, because I went in with that mindset and I came out knowing I don't need no friends. Like, I came out the womb with nobody, so I'ma die with nobody. So why I need friends for? No reason. So don't go to school, and if you don't have no friends, because literally, like, I was a sad little child, but I had friends, but like I couldn't see them as much because I had to like, it's like this whole thing. Like, I would have no friends in like all my classes, probably only like Victoria, and she would be in both my classes, thank God, because I would be so bored in all my classes if it wasn't for her and a few other people. But yeah, so like my sophomore friends, they would have sophomore lunch and I would have freshman lunch, so I wouldn't get to see them all the time, only on certain days where my schedule had their lunch. So yeah, it's not all about friends. You don't have to, oh, I don't have any friends. Girl, I was sitting at the lunch table by myself with my phone in my hand, my food on my table, and I was enjoying my meal. I realized this year that having a lot of friends and being popular and all of that doesn't matter. It really doesn't. Like, you don't have to know everybody. And this is another thing. Don't be dependent on nobody at all. Like, do not be dependent. Like, really don't. If you depend on somebody if you miss like work or anything, if you were absent that day and you missed work, you can't just text your friend. Yeah, you could text your friend, but I rather email the teacher, or we have Google Classroom. I have my iPad, so it would just pop up on my screen, and I would just do the work, or I ask a friend how to do the work, or I email my teacher on what I'm supposed to do and everything. So that was helpful. So don't depend on teachers either, because like to teach you or any materials and stuff, because they are some teachers that don't know how to teach, so you have to teach yourself. Make sure you, like, if you don't get something, raise your voice, like say you don't know something, because I did that a lot. Like, if I didn't get something in the class, I'm so outspoken. Like, I'm really outspoken. So like, if I feel like something's wrong and I don't get something, I would say it. Like, I will say it right then and there. Like, and people will look at me and I would be like, well, I don't get it. And they will look at me some type of way and I'll be like, I don't get it. So can you like explain more, because I'm a little slow, so you gotta explain every single detail. Also, do your work. That's another thing. Do your work. Like, no slacking in freshman year. Like, oh, you probably heard this already, but I'm gonna tell you again. Do your work. Like, there's no reason you should not be doing your work. Like, do you want to be a bum? No, I didn't think so. Like, especially if you go into a private school like me, and your parents is paying thousands and thousands of dollars to send you to a nice school, you better do your work. I'm feeling my nails too much because I got them in the camera like, eh. And if you can't finish your work, most likely teachers offer extra help in the morning, so you can go to like extra help in the morning and ask, or you could go to your teacher, or you can email your teacher before like it gets really too late. Like, but if you're playing a sport, I would understand, because you probably come in mad late. Because me, I come in at like 10 p.m, finishing my work by like 1, which is bad because I gotta wake up again. It's just a whole thing with me. But I still get my work done because I have a little time between like practice and everything. So like, I would like start some of my work. I would email my teachers if I don't understand something or if it's too hard, and I would ask a friend. Like, make sure, like, you can ask a friend too, but sometimes your friends wouldn't get it, so you have to email your teacher. So emailing your teacher is like key. Let me open this because I'm hungry. Honestly, when I started at school, I wanted to be in the mix. Like, I wanted to be in, like, I wanted to know everybody and everything. And I realized, like, by the end of the year, how much, like, drama that caused. And I don't feel like next year I'm by myself. Like, I'd rather be by myself, because those days, like, in the beginning of the school year, when I was by myself, I was living the life. Like, I don't care. I would sit at that lunch table by myself, period. You gotta have that mindset. I'm not here for you. I'm here for school. Like, I don't even want to be at school. Like, and you expect me, like, to have all these friends? No. I don't even want to be here. Like, I don't want to be here. I'd be so ready for the day to end. Another thing I had a problem with, but it was in my old school. I always yelled at my teacher. But listen. Them teachers in my other school, they was trying me. So don't yell at your teacher, because they will fail you. Another thing, it's okay to miss an assignment. Like, just because, or hand in a late assignment. Oh my gosh, when I tell you, I had so much late assignments the first trimester, I was mind blown, bro. Like, cause I was still getting used to everything. Like, I have four quarters. I said trimesters. 4 quarters, and in like the first quarter, I was slacking. Like I wasn't slacking, but I was slacking. Like my grades weren't up there. So like it's okay to miss, like don't miss like consecutive assignments. Like you start piling them, missing assignments. Don't do that, because now what are you really going to school for? Just to add extra space and hot air? If you miss like one or two, well, you good. You want some cookies? We're not all gonna have the same experience. My freshman year was so terrible. Like, if I could redo that whole year, I would. And if you're not good in school, get a tutor. Like there are tutors that will help you. So get a tutor. It's okay to be scared. Like, it's okay to have some doubts. Like, that's a part of being human. Like, you're not human if you're not scared. Like, I was at my I was frightened. I was frightened to go to school. Another thing I learned, this was so embarrassing. Do not run to class. Do not do it to yourself. Like, I'm telling you now, save your embarrassment. You're gonna have people that like you and people that don't like you. So you can't do nothing about that. There's always gonna be people that don't like you. So you can't do nothing about it. Like, what can you do about their feelings? Like, nothing at all. You just be you. That's it. Bro, key is to mind your business. Mind your business. Just mind your business. Just, you see something, don't say nothing. Don't say nothing at all. Unless it's about you. Then you say something. But be respectful first. If they come disrespectful, that's when you be disrespectful. You don't want to feed into their energy. The thing is to be yourself. Don't try to be like somebody. If you see Chanel, I got Chanel. I was about to say flashlight, but if you see Chanel doing something, don't copy her. Be yourself. Do what you want. If you don't want to do something with pink, if you don't want to do something with pink, don't do it. Tell her you don't want to do it. Also, don't go straight home. Do not go straight home. Like, honestly, high school is about enjoying everything and everything. If there's a game, go to the game. Support your school. Don't just go to school and go home. Go to the library, study. You don't always gotta study at home. Go to the library, wind down, study, join a sport. So, like, just do something. Like, have an activity after school. Like, don't make school the only priority. Have an activity after. Like, have something to do after school. If you know me and you come to my school next year, say hello. I don't bite at all. That's about it for some high school advice, for some ninth grade advice. I don't really know anymore. Make sure to like, comment, and subscribe, and click that bell button so you can be notified every time I post, because why wouldn't you? Like I always say, think positive, stay humble. Bye.
Put your hand